Hi guys, welcome back to the channel. Yes, I look gross, but that's because I don't get to shower every day. Anyways, I'm with my boyfriend, and we're going to do a Valentine's Day Q&A. So, this will be posted on Valentine's. Right now it's the day before Valentine's, and yeah, I have to hurry up and film this before my phone dies, so let me look at the questions. The first question is from my father, and he asked, what are we doing for Valentine's Day? Probably nothing, because he has work to do on the truck, so.
He keeps saying that, but I keep telling him I'm taking him out somewhere. We don't know where yet.
There's nowhere to go here. There's no movies I want to see, or I don't think he wants to see anything.
He's just being pessimistic and trying to ruin Valentine's Day, and I'm trying to make it all nice and lovey.
I'm not being pessimistic. You have to finish the truck. The next question is from one of my followers on Instagram. I don't remember the name right now. They asked, how old were we when we met? Oh, I was 19.
Yeah, I was going to say.
And you were 28.
I was going to say it was like 27 or 28.
Yes, you're 28. I was 19. You just turned 28. The next question is from WWE Stan. They asked, how did we meet?
Oh my god. People already asked us before.
Well, these are new people. They just started following me on Instagram.
Oh, okay.
We met on Grindr.
It's embarrassing. That's why I'm all weird about it.
Why is it embarrassing?
I don't know. Like, people consider Grindr a pretty tacky, low-class place.
Hookup app? That's what we were supposed to do.
Yeah. I mean, yeah. That's it. But when you go, like, saying, oh, we started a relationship and we met on Grindr, it kind of just sounds a little offsetting.
They're like, oh, it's doomed to fail.
Yeah, pretty much.
The next question is from, I don't know this person because their username is cut out, so sorry. For me, they asked, what is my favorite thing about him? And I don't know if they mean physically or mentally, but physically, I like his nails. And mentally, I like that he's like masculine. I'll just put it that way.
And
for you, they asked, what was the first thing you noticed about me?
First thing I noticed about you? I'm trying to think back. First thing I noticed about you. I would say you seem quiet, but that's just probably because we were just meeting.
When we first met, he always carries a gun, so when he showed me his gun, I was like, oh! The next question is from my friend Tava. Well, my ex Tava. She said, do you anticipate chocolate-covered cherries? No, I don't like cherries. Do you like chocolate-covered cherries?
That's just two combinations. I don't even really like chocolate. I like dark chocolate on occasion, but milk chocolate's just too much sugar for me. And then cherries, the only time I like cherries is like once in a great while, or like in a cherry limeade from Sonic.
Me too, I like cherry limeade.
Where's the Sonic? We gotta show them the Sonic tag. But there's no cherry limeade in here.
No, we got Dr. Pepper and root beer. She also asked, will there be a puppy or a cat as a gift? No, we can't afford that right now.
I already got him a pet. He's talked about getting rid of it.
He's dying without me taking care of it.
Yes, you must rewind and listen to those words.
Yes, I have to take care of it, but I can't take care of it if I'm out there with you in the middle of nowhere. The next question is from Physics Enchant. They asked WWE or AEW. He doesn't watch wrestling, so you can't really answer that.
I can, because
you've watched WWE, you haven't watched AEW.
That's what I'm saying. Out of all the wrestling, anything I've watched or games I've played with him or other people in the past, it's always been WWE. So I have like next to no knowledge of NXT or AEW or any of this other stuff.
NXT is WWE.
See, there you go. It shows you how much I know. So yeah, I'm gonna have to say WWE just because that's all I know.
And I obviously choose WWE. I watch wrestling for the women, and AEW's women's division is so boring. They actually have good men's wrestlers though, but I don't really like men's wrestling. But they do have cool matches, like when Sammy jumped off a ladder onto another ladder and then like body slammed the guy from the ladder. That was pretty cool. The next question is from a bunch of letters. They asked any wrestler that you think would be booked better in AEW. Mustafa Ali, he would get used instead of being put in the catering.
I totally missed the question.
They said any wrestler from WWE that you think would be booked better in AEW, but you can't really answer that because you don't want.
Yeah.
The next question is from my friend Avery. She said, what's the weirdest sex thing you guys did together?
Inappropriate, Avery. Inappropriate.
We don't do like weird stuff. We do pretty normal stuff. The like weirdest thing I could think of is like electro stuff.
Yeah, this is 2022, so we'd be on board with some weird stuff like that.
Well, I don't really do anything weird though.
Yeah. I don't really do anything weird.
The next question is from official King Aries. What are y'all's goals in life? And that's for both of us.
You want to take the lead or you want me?
I just want to live in a ranch or somewhere away from people. I need Wi-Fi, but I also want to be away from people. That's my main goals.
Well, ultimately, the main goal is to be happy, at least from this point in my life. How I find that happiness, I haven't really decided. I got a few ideas, and there's some pretty grand ideas, but which one I choose, I'm going to have to work at pretty hard here over the next 5-10 years.
The next question is from Live in Bliss. Do you guys prefer SmackDown and Raw titles over the Divas belt? He doesn't know what the Divas belt looked like. I like the SmackDown belt because it's blue, but I also like the Divas belt more than the Raw belt because the Divas belt was like a butterfly title. And Sasha Banks thinks it was ugly, but I actually liked it.
No comment.
Liv and Sarah, they asked past women's wrestler. My favorite wrestler of all time is AJ Lee. That's my favorite. He doesn't know old wrestling. He only knows who's current. Like, he knows Sasha Banks and Alexa Bliss and Liv Morgan, and that's about it.
And that's the favorite female wrestler?
From the past, not the current one.
Past? Oh, yeah, I don't know.
You could say Nia Jax since she's fired.
Yeah, I guess I could.
The next question is from my father's friend Albert. He asked, as your relationship grows, are you planning on having kids? If so, how do you achieve on doing it? I just want a daughter, so that's my answer. And I'd rather adopt over anything else.
I'd really like to have kids, but I've gotten to a point in my life where I see so much hatred and despair around me. Maybe not despair, but definitely hatred. I don't know if I really want to, bring people into this world to experience, I guess as a kid, you grew up thinking everything is all, perfect and dandy and butterflies, and then you grow up and you realize it's all a load of shit and everyone's a bunch of assholes. So I really don't know if I want kids anymore. If I do decide to go through with it, then there's a variety of ways that it could be done between adoption and other more scientific ways, but that's yet to be determined.
Good answer. Next question is from my Uncle Scott. He said, what is your favorite place to hang out together? We don't really go anywhere because there's nothing to do in this town that we live in. So either outside or in the bedroom. And I don't even mean that in a dirty way, but we literally spend outside all the time. Or
Speedway in town.
or we watch movies in the old entertainment room.
Yeah.
My uncle over here, you can't see him because of the light. he sent me a question late. So his question was, if I could pick any state in the world, I mean any state in the United States, which state would I choose to live in? And I don't know, I like Florida. I've never been to Florida, but I want to go to Florida. And the next question is from my friend Kat. She asked, what song would you dedicate to each other for Valentine's? I have a song called Forever by Charlie XCX.
I don't really do all the love songs and all that, so I can't give an answer.
You can donate or dedicate one of your nasty songs.
Yeah, but that's not really Valentine's. Like, Valentine's isn't about fucking.
Some people it is.
No, but I mean, like, the historic idea, the classic celebration of Valentine's is supposed to be all romantic and shit. I'm sure, like, sex could play into that, but for me, when I think of Valentine's, I think of romance. So I don't really mess with romance songs and all that.
Chief Rick or something like that says, who's your favorite of the 4 horsewomen? He doesn't know who the 4 horsewomen are, but I'll say Sasha Banks is his favorite because it's Becky Lynch, Bailey, Charlotte Flair, and Sasha. And out of those 4, I'm pretty sure you like just Sasha. Sasha's also my favorite. So, favorite member of the Shield from Empress of Yesterday. Mine is probably Dean Ambrose. He didn't watch wrestling at the time, so he doesn't know who the Shield is. Anthony Vargas asked, how long have you guys been together? Officially, it's been like a year and a month. And unofficially, it's been like a year and 6 months. But we've known each other since 2019, the end of 2019. And we were fooling around then, so.
Yeah.
The next question is from Livs Munica. I don't know how to say that. They asked, what do you do for a living? Well, I try to do YouTube, and he works on vehicles. And right now, neither of us are making money.
Yeah, I scratch my ass and couch surf and do all the typical things that boomers think millennials are guilty of, but it's not true, I promise.
The next questions are from my sister Sarah. Her first one is, if you could choose a perfect career, what do you want to do? I want to be a YouTuber or do something with animals or become like a fashion designer kind of thing. But like just for wrestlers. I like want to make wrestling gear.
I wouldn't mind being the CEO of my company that I'm going to start. That, or I got some pretty other wacky ideas, but that's a whole nother story for another time.
My phone's about to die, so I don't think he has time to explain it all.
Yeah.
Her next question is, where do you see yourself in 5 years? She always asks this question in like every video. Honestly, I see myself dead because I have health problems, so I think I'm dying. Where do you see yourself in 5 years?
Unpredictable. There's absolutely no telling.
He could be homeless. He could be...
It could be anything. I could be homeless. I could be on top or on my way to the top. Who knows?
And then my sister, her last question is, what is your favorite Valentine's gift to receive? I don't know. I like movies. I like getting movies, so movies are cool. I don't know. A gift is a gift, so as long as it's not something I dislike, it's fine.
Attention. That's the best gift you can give me. I don't really care about all the materialistic shit.
That's a good answer. And then the last few questions are from Kyle, my sister's fiance. And he said, which one of you plays the female role on Valentine's Day? That used to be me, but we're versed now, so I guess each other.
Yeah, we're kind of equal on that now.
And, unless if he means who tops and who bottoms. Lately, neither of us have been bottoming because we don't have the ways to be like cleaner and
all of our shit's packed up. We're living out of fucking boxes.
We're all hairy.
I mean, we're all nasty and shit. Let ourselves go. So yeah, we kind of haven't been doing stuff like that.
Lately, it's just been. Next, he asked, "Would you guys celebrate it like any other couples would?" Yes. We don't really do much.
And take him out to eat, and maybe see a movie. But he says there's nothing interesting, so maybe we'll find something else to take a movie's place.
And then we could always, just stay inside, do something, or
we can just fag off and be fags.
Yeah, we can do more of that.
Yeah.
Number 3, who wears the sexy outfit on Valentine's Day? Neither one of us has sexy outfits. Well, I do.
We both have sexy outfits, but we're both not into that mode right now.
Yeah, we're dirty. Like, we don't get to take showers often, so it's like, it's hard to feel sexy, like you said, when you feel nasty.
Mm-hmm.
And then, wait, what were you going to say?
Especially when you stuff your face and make a video and talk with your mouth full.
And then number 4, his last question is flowers a thing for the gay community on Valentine's Day? I think it can be. I think it just all depends on a person. Like, I'm not really a flower person. So, he gets me flowers, and I appreciate them, but I'm also not, like, a flower person. But I'm not going to tell him I don't like his gifts, because that would be rude. And they're a nice thought. I think it just all depends on the person. Like, some people might not want flowers. Like, I don't think he would want flowers. If I brought you flowers, would you be like, eh?
I'd be the same. I'd be like, I'd thank you, and I'd be glad that you thought of me, and you're trying to be nice. But yeah, I'm the same. I'm kind of like not really a flower person. And yeah, like, for me, that's more of a gender roles thing, and it falls on the more masculine character in those roles. So that's why I get him flowers, even though we kind of don't really do the roles anymore.
He just has a more masculine personality.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think that's the end of these questions. I'm glad my phone didn't die. He actually got me flowers, so I'll show you guys those flowers when I get back to my dad's house. So these are the flowers he got me. We're ghetto right now because we're trying to move, so I've had them for a day. The rose is already dying. I do like white roses and pink roses, and pink roses are my favorite roses. But yeah, these are the flowers he got me that I said I'd show when I was at my house, or my dad's house.
Like, comment, subscribe.
Do all that, and bye.
Deuces.
Wow.
Ha ha.
I wrote a couple albums to let out some aggression.